it's gonna be a tutorial on this look right here. It wasn't really planned. I know I wanted to do something kind of glowy, but nothing too dramatic. And I know you can like pretty much alter this look with a darker lip if you wanted to, but with the eyes, I think you can work it both ways with neutral or something very vampy. So this is kind of what I came up with. And yeah, I am back in the game. I hope you guys will enjoy this tutorial. And if you want to see how to get this look, then keep watching. Alrighty then, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to start with the MAC Fix Plus and spray my face. Ooh, I feel so good. What I'm going to do is take the Too Faced Hangover Primer, my favorite face primer. I've been using this for a long time. I'm just like obsessed. So I'm going to be just taking my fingers, and of course they're clean, and just blend this in with the best tool we have, our fingers. Speaking of, I have to get these nails done. They're so gross. I mean, can we just not? I start with the eyes first, just because if any fallout occurs, it doesn't get on the foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the eyes. Prime with some concealer. I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and I'm just going to be applying this on my eyes. I'm going to be just setting it with a beige foundation. No girl. Eyeshadow. So just with a fluffy brush, I'm just taking a light eyeshadow to set it so that we don't have any creasing. We have that on. I'm going to start with the transition color. So I'm going to be taking the Graveyard Swamp Queen palette and the color Haunting. I'm going to be applying this into the crease area. I'm gonna go in with this palette, the Studio Makeup on the Go palette, and it looks like this. I love these colors in here. They're very fall-like, cool tone. Love it. So I'm gonna be taking this color right here and placing that inside of the crease as well. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit darker color, so I'm going to go in back in that same palette, and I'm going to transition into this color right here. It's a little bit deeper. I'm going to be placing that right below that color we just placed with a smaller detail brush. It's a little bit deeper, and we create more depth in our crease. And I'm going to switch brushes because, girl, that ain't working for me. My dog is itching herself. Good? Okay, so I already started this eye, and I'm going to show you on this side how I cut my crease. So basically I'm taking like an angled brush. This one is by Sonia Kashuk. You can find it at Target or wherever. It's pretty affordable. I'm taking a little bit of the Tarte concealer, cutting out the shape that I'm going for. So I ran my brush across. And I'm pretty much following my natural shape of my lid. And I'm just cutting out, I went this high, so I'm going to do the same thing on this eye. I'm going to go about right to there. And if you get a little bit on top of the lid, don't worry, you can go back into the transition color and kind of go over and blend it out. Kind of works like as an eraser. Do is go back into this palette, and I'm grabbing this color right here. And a little trick is I grab Clear Eyes, dip my flat brush into that. I feel like this works better than MAC Fix Plus, so that's why I'm using this. It's on top of my lid of where we cut everything out. And you're gonna follow then you have something like that. Taking the brow, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. So let's fix these puppies because look ratchet as hell. Now going over that with some brow powder, I'm going to be taking the darker color and setting these eyebrows because I think the one I had from the Eyebrow is way too light. Okay, now we have our eyebrows on. Start with the face and then we'll go ahead and finish the eyes. So I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal True Match in W2. And now going in with just a foundation brush, I'm going to go ahead and blend everything out. There's something about foundation that makes everything better. Taking a mixture of my favorite combination at the moment. It is both Tarte. It's the Tarte Shape Tape, and if you don't have this stuff, you need it, like seriously, in your life. It is the best concealer I've ever used. And I'm also going in with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer because this one is a little bit too light for me. So I'm going to even it out with this one. The camera was all fucked up at the moment, so what I did was I blended out the concealer. I'm going to set my makeup. So I'm going to be taking the RCMA colorless powder and just setting my makeup. Go ahead with eyelashes today, and I'm going to be using the ones by Kiss. They're just like the demi wispies. They look like this. Place them on my eyes. Okay, so now that we have our eyelashes on, I'm going to go in and start lining my top lash line. And right now, I'm in love with Marc Jacobs Precision Pen. It's a liquid liner. It's amazing. If you haven't used it yet, I suggest you go pick it up because look at that point. I mean, this is real life right now. Start lining my top. Can we talk about this liner? Let's talk about this liner. Taking my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which I always pretty much use, and I'm gonna go start bronzing my face. I'm gonna go ahead and start contouring my face. I'm taking the middle shade of the Kat Von D palette and start contouring. And we're definitely going to blend that in because group is not cute. We're going to start out with the bottom lash line. I'm going to smoke it out a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and dust away the extra powder that's underneath the eyes. Taking those same colors, I'm going to go ahead and start smoking out the bottom lash line. So I'm going to be using the first transition color and then the second transition color and mixing them together and combining them to smoke out the bottom lash line. And I want to connect it right at the end so that the top shadow and bottom shadow kind of meet. And now to open up the eyes a little bit, I'm going in with the Rimmel Nude pencil. I'm fucking losing everything. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Nude pencil. This is just going to open up the eyes a little bit more and really make the eyes pop. And I'm just running this along my waterline. And then once you have that on, we're going to go in and hit the lashes with a little bit of mascara. Now that we have our mascara on, let's hit the brow bone with a highlight. So I'm going to go in with the lightest shade of this palette, Frosty White. Blend a little bit of that out. And then I'm going to place a little bit of that right inside the inner corner of the eye. Girl, look at the highlight. It's fucking poppin'. I'm going to be taking, I grab a blush. Okay, now for the blush, I'm going to be taking this one by City Colors called Be Matte. Looks like this. And it's in the color Blackberry. And I'm going to be placing this right on the cheekbones. And then I'm going to blend it out a little bit just with a powder brush, just so it's not as harsh. Okay, now let's start with my favorite part of the face, the highlight. And I do have a new technique that I've been trying and I've been liking it lately. So I'm going to show you guys what I do. I start off with the MAC Strobe Cream and it looks like this. Don't mind how dirty my bottle is. It's been through a lot. I'm going in with my Real Techniques brush, just like a synthetic brush. I'm going to dip my brush in there and then I'm going to place it on the face wherever you would typically want to highlight. So I'm going to hit the tops of my cheekbones. And I'm going to bring it around this area right around the eyebrow. And I'm going to do the other side. Then go ahead and just make like a C shape. And I'm going to just run it, any extra product on the brush, I just run right around the eye. And again, on the nose, right there, and Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to place a little bit of this on the chin too. And now to set the liquid or cream highlight, I'm going to go in with the Jouer highlighter in Citrine. With that same brush, I'm going to go ahead and dip it in there and then top everything off that we just did with powder. And then I'm going to go back with my beauty blender and spray it with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, just so we can set all that highlight we just put on and it doesn't look too powdery. I just like started doing like different techniques and this was like, oh my god, Lisa, you're a fucking genius. With the strobe cream, it just works so well with any highlighting powder. It like really makes it super vibrant. If you guys go back into my old videos, I was using the ColourPop ones, but I feel like this strobe cream like works 10 times better. So this is what I've been doing. And after that, let's start with the lips. So I'm going to be taking Soar by MAC. It's just a lip liner and lining my lips with this. And then as you guys all know, I always color my lips in a little bit with the pencil. Going in with the MAC lipstick in Really Me, and I'm going to be placing this right on top. And then to deepen that a little bit more, I'm going to be placing the liquid lipstick in Nudist by Smolder Cosmetics. It looks like this. Okay, so that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. And yeah, until then, I will see you guys in my next video. And then with a clean fluffy brush, fluffy. Almost had it all down. Oh my word. Look, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Like I said, I'm going to try to come on twice. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to... Lisa, get it together. I can't speak. Like I said, I'm going to be... Is this really happening right now? Okay guys, this completes the look. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial.